We gather here today to remember La Katrina. She was an extremely disturbing and disturbed individual who loved to dabble in the occult. Ended up burning to death or whatever the hell happened to her. Nobody truly liked her in this place, but she sure brought about a certain spice to the colony as she shotgunned all of our enemies. We will miss La Katrina and her extremely disturbing cackle as she ran up and down these hallways, half naked and screaming her head off. Truly a great part of this colony. She shall be missed, and a new version, improved and perhaps not as mentally unstable. It is currently being crafted or will be grown into this vat. This right here, yeah, Erica Dawson, no. One of these guys is already inseminated. No, one of these. I could have sworn one of these is already inseminated. Let me find it. Aha, Blargho splooged all over it, and now it's going to be a brown hair, skin color kind of person. Yep, that is going to be the next spawn of the vat. I'm going to do one at a time. You don't want to have too many babies in the colony. It makes it such a pain in the ass to take care of them. But it is a fun time to expand the colony through procreation. Finally, there's some freaking hospital beds. The steel is happening. I figured I would dig through the entirety of this and make an entrance back here that is full of parapets, or like a, what's it called? There's an actual word for it. The Spanish word kept coming to my mind, troneras, and that is embrasures. Like, but it's not really an embrasure. It's more like a wall for cover that you can shoot down the hallway. It's just a big position, defensive position is going to be great because it's feeling like, man, I'm getting way too close to the edge here. So let's make an actual entrance, and I can position people along the sides of the hallway. What I should do is like a 4x4. So that way I can use a security door at the end. It feels like really secure, bunkery type of back door. Feels like a great thematic way of doing it. So let's do it that way. I don't know how effective it's going to be. It's just something that I want to have for the flavor of it. So it's going to be very nice. It's so weird to, after that giant horrible crisis, to find a colony that is almost normal again. Let me come over here. You gotta repair the clean sweeper, buddy. Repair that. How many other mechanoids? Okay, it's just a clean sweeper that needs repair, and everything else shall be once more hatched. We'll be able to have a decent pile of people. Something I didn't realize is no, everybody's on lavish no travel, which means no nutrient paste. Maybe make sure that this is just no nutrient paste, as in meals. Yeah, all the meals are fine. Just don't eat packaged survival meals, and that is all that I really require. Looking great. I'm very pleased with our current arrangement. I figure I would separate all the monsters into their own separate rooms, and that way there is no question as to which one a colonist wants to free. Don't know if it really makes a difference whether they will escape or not if they have a little bit less. There's 144 versus what is needed, which is 70. That is well over double. So it should be okay. And this Gore Hulk is so well contained, it is impossible to escape from there. It's one of these days we're going to get these bioferrite void sculptures, and it's going to be glorious. So we can do all of the void provocation and void nonsense all over again. I think it's time for Blargho to regain even more youthfulness. Make him into a vigorous, unstoppable 30-year-old. Oh, the prime of his life yet again. Through the dark arts, he is going to find immortality. All that it takes is for you to sell your soul. So, I haven't put any thought into this. I'm just gonna do it. And I don't know if it's a good thing to do or not. I'm just gonna get it done. So, but it could be argued. Maybe I want some other ritual. Let me look into all of these rituals and make a decision. I actually realized this guy has been converted for quite a while. Totally forgot that I'm supposed to rename them. Lots of new channel members. Thank you so much. You shall be Ogul Coker. Is that how you spell it? Indeed, and you are the one-eyed whiner. Excellent. And now as a present for coming into our colony, pretty sure I have a bionic eyeball somewhere in my inventory. Whatever happened to it? Did I give it to someone else? Or is it still being built? Could have sworn it was done, but it may be under construction. One of these. Unfinished marine, unfinished flak vest. Could have sworn that it was underway, but could be wrong about that, I guess. I don't know. I could have totally promised that it was there. Anyway, instead of reducing age, something that we researched very recently is phylophagy. And it gives skill from one person to another. You know, I'm not going to steal it from our wonderful cast of members, but there are two people here who are pretty damn skilled. I don't really care about getting that mining capability, but giving some shooting to somebody is pretty great. I was going through everybody, and everybody's pretty good at shooting that shoots. But here's this child who is going to receive the absolute best education. So let's get it done. I don't know the price that I'll have to pay. I will happily pay it. Let's use Gravedigger as the invoker. Actually, no, it's not that. It's Ragman. He is our invoker. And then use the target with the official. There you go. This child is going to be a super soldier. It's going to be incredible. Wait. The invoker needs to be the official. And the target is Ptochamus. There you go. Warning. Perform a ritual to chance with anger his faction. As if I give a crap. Yeah, that's how it works. There you go. Thank goodness I didn't go with it before committing. Gravedigger is going to be there. Tiro seems to be awake for it, and she's kind of morbid. She enjoys that kind of shit. And then there goes Break Soul, and then Born to Crawl. All of them are going to be participants in this most unholy of rituals. The quality is not that great, but oh, you actually need a shard for this, huh? How many shards do I have? I'm gonna do it, but I wonder how many shards do I have? Would that be here? I only have 2 shards, so definitely not something you want to do constantly. Probably it's something that I should be doing with a little bit better, a bit better target, something that matters a little bit more. But let's have this child in a bike helmet get this ritual underway. What are you doing? Oh, you're offering the shard. You're grabbing the person. How old are you? A 7-year-old kid going to chant the dark arts. Oh, there he goes. Let's see. I didn't start this when the moods were at the best, but it should be just fine. Certainly, Tochopmus is so impatient to finally receive the sweet embrace of death. But man, we're going to drag this out as long as it takes. I'm going to squeeze as much value as I can out of your dirty empire carcass. You were sitting in your throne, doing absolutely nothing. Complete. Beautiful. Doing whatever the hell you were doing. Shooting 11 on this 7-year-old child. What an absolute maniac. Something else that I wanted to do is to go over here and remove the flesh whip. The enormous deformity of this guy is not working in his favor as the moral compass of this place. Remove flesh whip. The problem with these, it says that it can turn violent. It will probably create one of those weird tentacly creatures that we saw during, when I used the big conversion from Ogle Coker, formerly known as Akio. Let's put him over here. There you go. Now you're part of the group, baby. Okay, Gravedigger, you're visiting the grave. How about you go get yourself into yeah, you'll be fine. I guess we'll let you get that recreation. Something I need is a freaking TV for this place. Don't I have TV? I have not researched TV making, huh? How pathetic and shameful. I guess we'll eventually get there. Then I have, I'm weirded out. Then I have freaking make bionic eye. Okay, so there is the work is underway. It's just not done yet. All right, so I definitely want. They're just sitting here together reading. How wholesome. Oh, Evan Dam is already doing it. I definitely want some kind of security here. I don't want this to happen without somebody watching, because this tentacle, it's probably going to become some kind of dangerous thing. I don't want Evan Damas to have to fend it off all by himself. The official is coming down here. He's going to chop it off. But now that he has 11 on shooting, it's time to give him a freaking assault rifle. This 7-year-old child needs to be drafted into the army. Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, flesh mass operation. There is indeed now to remove Gravedigger's flesh whip has caused a twisted mass of flesh to attack. Flesh mass has detached from Gravedigger and transformed into a flesh beast. How freaking weird. Out of here, effing Damas. Destroy the flesh beast. Well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? That was really no danger whatsoever. Really should have thought this through, though, because I don't have an arm to give this man. Oopsie. It's okay. It's all right. I didn't think this through at all, but I guess we'll just make a prosthetic arm and he'll be just fine. Just go over here. I guess I don't have one. So let's make prosthetic arm. 4 components. Outrageous. Freaking outrageous. Right? I don't have a prosthetic arm. You always want to look arm. Nothing. All right. Unfortunate, but it had to be done. You were being taken over by the Eldritch Beyond, and we cannot allow that to happen. You need to preach to our people with a clear mind and a heavy conscience. Very happy about this. Something that also I wanted to go and do. Ooh, silver ore. Look at that. A pile of silver right there. Very, very nice. Something I wanted to go and do is this distress signal. I have done a distress signal before. Every time it's this weird flesh mass crap that I need to deal with. It has been very easy so far, but I don't know what happens when you go there with a very advanced, powerful pile of, colonists. I don't know whether we're going to find a gigantic, horrible army of fleshy lumps, or maybe even an encounter that is completely different than that. So I want to do it. But for that, I certainly want to have this incinerator finished. So I'm just going to pass some time, get more. How come this is not usable? Why not, though? Oh, because there's none here. It just hasn't been built. It's just nothing going on there. Nothing other than you just gotta wait for somebody to get around to it. It's just the way it is. All right. We're just gonna pass some time, see if that incinerator gets done. Please don't send any more monsters at my face. I am so sick of it. I am sick of it. Something else, though. We have so much wood. I'm going to just make some wooden walls. Wooden walls are better than no walls. These damn walls are taking freaking forever. So I'm going to schedule that as well. Oh, yeah. Let's shove this into the vat. Over here. Oh, you just do the order and they will automatically do it. I thought you just select it, but no. Oh, there's the unfinished bionic eye. That is so funky. Where is Break Soul? What is he up to? He's just going to sleep for some reason, even though he has zero need to sleep. It's just his time for bed and he's going to do it. He's just fixing his circadian rhythm. He's not going to allow that to stop him from any reason. Anyway, I wanted that to be done, but he is so freaking slow with everything. This takes freaking forever. So I'll just continue watching the gameplay. Hey, we got ourselves that bionic eye. Let's have Ogul get operated. Did not realize how horribly mutilated this man is. Truly a visage to witness and appreciate. I would like at least Effin Damas to get it done or Blargho to get it done. I don't trust the paramedic bot to get it done. Where is Blargho at? He's playing chess with himself like the deep thinking intellectual that he is. He's just kind of posing, you know. He's in the rec room like he has all the chess pieces all set up. He's like, look how smart I am now that I am youthful and so intelligent. Check me out. I play chess all by myself. So smart. He's such a smart guy. Anyway, let's go over here. Missing one bionic eye? What you mean? He was done. I think it's already... the paramedic. Stop it. Do it, Blargho. You are the one that will install this eyeball. And you seethe with a little bit of envy for yourself. You used to have a bionic eye of your own, but we prioritize the one-eyed here. We're not... Oh, there's a social fight going on. Gravedigger has already barfed. Gravedigger is going to wrap his tentacle around your throat and choke you to death there, buddy. He got the biting going on. He's a beast. All right, never mind. He got beaten into the ground. Why did you guys do this? Gravedigger made fun of Burn to Crow. He started it. His father's ambitions. How shameful. He was a loser and a knave. And he got himself in a terrible position. And now look at you. Pathetic. Absolute trash. It is time to steal some more youth from another prisoner. Don't worry. We can just get another one. Let's get ourselves some more chronophagy. And it's going to be Blargho. He wants to be young again. He wants to never again feel the ache of old age. That weight of the years will never again bother him. This is truly an incredible thing. Tyros needs to be there to witness the magnificence of this ritual. And also Kevin Davis was there for some reason. Let's get this done. Blargho will become 26 years old and Valerie will become 102 years old. Seems very reasonable to me. And it only takes Biofera. It doesn't even take a shard. That is amazing. That is a great deal. I'll take it. Get another ritual going on over here. What you got? Oh, this feller is a little hungry. He's not carrying the meal. Something I was told, hey, you can just tell them to carry things. Thing is, they have the lavish no travel. They're supposed to be carrying a thing, but I think maybe over here, no? Let me explore this a little bit. Maybe I am being really stupid about it. While this ritual goes on, I will explore the menu. See if I can tell them to carry the damn meal. If it exists, I'm just too stupid to figure it out. We just pass the time forward, go through this horrible ritual in which we make this Valerie person 100 years old. Are you guys are pretty hungry, unfortunately. I guess we could use it for the other people that want the age reversal, but Blargho is greedy to be youthful. Oh yeah, chronophagy complete. Oh, I cannot get enough of these rituals. They are OP as all hell. We need another victim. These pathetic wretches are becoming desiccated corpses. They are so sad. What a tragic story. We require more. We require more victims for our rituals. Let's get ourselves another volunteer. Am I ready to just extract organs until they perish? Maybe. Or maybe I will just give them a bliss lobotomy for no reason at all, just to be an asshole. That is just the way that we conduct ourselves here. I can just throw them into the, I'm just trying to free up a bed, but, just put them in a freaking bedroll. Who the hell gives a crap? Or maybe just build a new bed. They're not that expensive. They're not expensive at all, in fact. Just put them right there. Put a table. I just don't have components is the problem. They are being built. They are scheduled to be built. But also, steel is not being hauled because everything else is underway. There's just so much stuff going on all the time. There are too many orders being passed about and not enough people to get them done. It's tragic, tragic indeed. Here's the results. Oh, Pirates with a smoke spewer, you son of a bitch. The result of the official's training in crafting, he's been making 20 billion clubs, and as a result, he has now a level 2 of crafting, which is, it's nice. We got a smoke spewer. Pirates have set up an outpost near the Mountains of Madness to harass you. There's a smoke spewer machine. They're belching smoke over the whole region, and there's an enemy outpost at the side guarded by 8 pirates. Pathetic. But I'm happy to have these people here. Too bad that is in the different direction, but I think it's time to send down an expedition, kill them all, eat them, and then go over to the distress signal. So, like, make a big fat caravan. How long until you come here? That is like a one-day thing. And the other path, one day, that's a little too much. But I think I'm gonna do that. Is this complete though? 116 still. So I might just send them to kill those people and then come back. Taking the stages. It doesn't all have to be done at once. But definitely these people all need to perish. I'm going to get that caravan ready to go. Figure I would make it into an all-out trade caravan since it's in the direction of the Gobble Bill. So go over here, murder 8 pirates, eat them. Chop them up and eat them maybe. Or at the very least chop them up. Or at the very least grab the corpses. Then come over here to do some trading and then go back home. Man, that was super fast. That was maybe the fastest caravan I've ever seen take off. That is so efficient. I've been... Why are you so low on health, Gravedigger? Oh, because you're going to a freaking fist fight like a moron. I have been definitely considering. There's... I was in the comments, I was being told about this mod that just forms instant caravans like they do when you are, you are done with an encounter and you can just immediately get out of there. Because if there is a system in RIMWORLD that really is baffling how bad it is when you form a giant caravan, to be able to leave at all is a nightmare. And there is a realism to that. In the real world also, moving is a massive pain in the ass, right? So it should be a project all of on itself in one hand, but in the other hand, how about how about you make it a little bit more convenient, because it's just not fun to manage the departure of a freaking caravan. It's just so awful and tedious, and every time it's just a shit show. I hate it. So I am very much considering it, although it does make the game so much easier in that particular regard. Something else that happened while I was playing a different, because I've been playing a lot of RIMWORLD even while I'm not recording, but of course in a different save file. There was an event that descended darkness onto my map, and it was such a nightmare to deal with that. I'm like, man, I need to get some lights all over the place. But you know what? I really shouldn't have that knowledge, should I? I should have gone strictly alone. Blind into the anomaly, and it's just me being impatient. This really should be built. This door needs to be built immediately, please. I am so sick of my Nutrifungus getting destroyed by the stupid light. Who the hell among you is able to build now that everybody's gone. Where is the constructoids? Ragman and Blargho. Ragman is way out there building some silly nonsense. I mean, they are doing things that I told them to do. Got a few more walls around the perimeter, getting some IED traps because... Oh, how? I told them... What? I assigned them... Let me just pause that game. I assigned them the lavish food policy, which means they can eat packaged survival meals. And I told them, grab a ton of packaged survival meals. Why are they not eating the packaged survival meals? It is possible I did not select one of them. Lavish. Maybe Erica Dawson? Ah, there you go. Erica Dawson had no food. That is what was going on there. Everybody else should be good. Let's see. It should have changed. Days of food? No. This may be quote-unquote bugged, and now they are extremely hungry because it will not update the eating policies, which is super annoying. But, you know, the food is all up, so it can't be that urgent, right? It can't be that... Okay, there you go. It has been updated to 1.2. All right. It's all good. It is a little bit of silly micromanagement, but as far as I know, it's the only way there is to make sure they don't eat the packaged survival meals unless they are out surviving and then eat some packaged food. So it is unfortunate. Hey, we got our... Is that it? Incinerator. Very much looking forward to using this flamethrower. It is a specialized weapon though. 0 damage against mechs. So it is certainly something that you equip as you come out of the place. Or perhaps go to disgusting flesh mass anomaly. Distress signal. Either way. Man, I cannot wait for this crap to degrade. It is pissing me off. I guess we'll grab the ones that are indoors. Caravan arrived at the smoke spewer. Oh, baby. I love me a good massacre. I sent out an overkill group. So these guys have no chance whatsoever. I hope that there's a cooking here, though. Let me see. Let's see. Cooking. 0, 0. All right, we got a cook here, which means we are going to be able to butcher it real good. Get ourselves some delicious man meat. And I'm not talking about cocks. Maybe it's a delicacy that they want to also partake of. But either way, these people are going to get gunned down to shreds. Trying to analyze this particular place. I think we can just line up. There's only 8 and I have 7 colonies, brother. They're going to get gunned down like the bitches they are. Just line up. It's an execution line. There is no contest for these fellas. I guess I can give... I brought banana for the marksman command. Let's do it. Moink. Let's have the official. Go back, the official. You are the weakest link here. I can't believe we actually got shot. Very upsetting indeed. Okay, you are dead. You are fleeing. Man, that bolt-action rifle has an insane range. It is pretty much a sniper. Put them all down. Oh, this is the best, and they are fleeing towards me. Oh, the poor bastards. It's over. It's over. What kind of person are you? You are incapable of caring. You are part of my colony already. Intellectual, though, and big crafter. Super passionate, a bunch of things. Of course, he's a delicate wimp because he's a genie. Kind of makes him into a no-go. It would be nice to put him in a prison cell and then use his empty carcass until there is nothing left. But Todd Gay is not welcome in my colony, and it's not because of his homosexuality, okay? It's not. It's allow everything. Erica Dawson has been wounded. What kind of wound was this? It was just a bruise, but somehow did quite a bit of damage there. Anyway, I'm going to quickly set up a spot. Open up everything. Of course, we had to destroy the spewer, but you only need a couple people for that. I'm going to quickly set up a spot, butcher these animals, so we can carry on with our life. I'll just put it at a butcher spot. It is inefficient, but what you're going to do about it? Let's do one of these, butcher spot. We'll do it indoors, though. Yeah. We first need to discover the areas. Fine, we'll go down there. Might as well steal your... No, don't shoot him! You fool! You fool! You need to do that. Let's strip Todd. There you go. Egg loves to do it. You can... I guess you can eat. Fine. I'll allow that. Basically, hoarders claim... It's all mine now. Belongs to me now. We can go into the doors. Get ourselves an indoor crafting area. Why are you eating, freaking drinking a beer? Eating, nobody's doing what I tell them to do. Okay, that's fine. Go over there too. And the smoke spewer needs to go. Of course. Get Mimi. Everything. It's a lot of meat just sitting here in a pile of flake. Are you dead? Yeah, you're in a gibbet cage, but you are fresh. You freaking psychopaths. They would have fit right in. Furniture. Actually, do they have a butcher spot? That would be super convenient, but no, they don't. Let's get that butcher spot ready. We will do it indoors. That way it'll work a little bit faster. Open that up, Bills. Oops. Oopsie. Butcher creature, do forever. Just human-like corpses. And who was it though? I think it was Erica Dawson. That was the actual cook. Yeah. Okay, Erica Dawson. Let's get to butchering. And everybody else will get... Actually, let's make that a little bit bigger. Clear everything. We'll put corpses there, and it should be nicely hauled. After this thing is done, everybody just get in there, destroy it. Feels great to be out doing some action stuff. Born to crawl, get the work done. Excuse me, Todd. You are not allowed to leave this place. You will leave in our bellies. Got him down. Wow, this guy's a genie. He's just taking those shots like a champ. What a guy. Anyway, you're now going to be delicious. Get all this done. Very nice. Look at all this food. It's fantastic. And in fact, we're going to grab this fire foam popper. Actually, just deconstructed. Smoke spewer destroyed. And we got some more research going on. Now that that's done, that is a monitor, right? We definitely need this advanced fabrication. We need those advanced components. I was really wanting to go for those big genetics and stuff, but it doesn't matter. Let me just deconstruct this. I don't think I have any builders over here, but at least one of them must be assigned to it, right? I don't know why I'm forbidden. It's just kind of silly. What are these? Slate. It's like, are they made of steel? Because I'll grab the steel, brother. Nah, just granite and just trash. Having all these butchered corpses is amazing. Get rid of all this nonsense. None of these are important. You don't really need medical treatment. You'll be just fine. Everybody's just the official just sky dreaming, huh? Brought the child because he needs to learn violence early. It's very important to educate them properly. Why is Ogle cooking? That's weird. Why are you assigned to butchering this? Erica is much better at it than you. You fool! She's just building roofs. Go butcher. You fool. Idiot. Get all this delicious meat. What you mean building roof? My man. There must be a wrong priority here going on. Ogle is constantly taking over. It's okay. Just get it done. All right. And now we go to trade. Reform the caravan. Accept that nonsense everybody is in. One component, a pile of human leather. The flake, the steel probably. We'll see. Oh, the plasteel for sure. I seem to be overloaded. Don't care about the wooden club, but I'll take every weapon for sale. I will sell it very, very soon. Get this parka and this shirt. No money. Steel urns. Okay, that looks pretty good. And the fire from popper, I guess it's not worth grabbing, huh? For some reason, I am terribly overloaded. I only brought 5 people. Give me all that. There is no way I am leaving any of that. So I guess I can leave behind something. Not leaving the plasteel. Don't. I'll figure it out. It's a shame, but I left behind the human leather, I suppose. Can't believe it. It's all right. We're going to go trade. We're going to get a pile of money. I'm hoping to get some Arcotech nonsense. I packed them with a ton of resources of high value stuff and a pile of money. So it should be very, very nice. Something I wanted to do was get more lights inside the base. Make sure the inside of the base is fully illuminated. Probably want lights throughout this entirety. The entirety of this place. So I'm going to put them all over. There you go. I'm just going to get that and get some more wall lamps. I'm just waiting for that caravan to be done. How come they're not hauling the 20 tons of steel that are all over the place? Did I maybe tell the mechs to be restricted? No? No, they're good. And I only have 1 lifter, huh? Is that why things are going on this way? Blargho, what is your bandwidth? You have so much bandwidth. So many of the mechs died. I see what happened. I see. Definitely need a lifter. Another lifter. Don't I have already? No, I don't have a just 8 lifter. We do need a... Oh, isn't there one just sitting here? Yeah. Look at that. Should be being resurrected. You absolute buffoon. Instead of gestated, always resurrected. Do it forever. It's not being done for some reason. How about you resurrect that lifter? How silly. How silly. All right, let's get some lights for all the interiors. Make sure it's all properly covered, even inside the rooms. Even though it looks a little funky, a little silly, a little saucy, it's cheap. And it should be freaking illuminated. Buddy, that is something I would be okay with getting a mod for. So that lights get turned on and off. It just, adds to the fantasy of them being real people. Light here, light here, and light over here. Beautiful. And once this wall is complete, I will do the cover on the other side. I figure I would make them too wide so I could block it with the fence. Don't know how judicious that is, but whatever. Blargho is here loading the gestation mix, huh? How about instead you load a full load of freaking steel? Oh, the caravan has arrived. Ooh, the scyther is also complete. Oh, baby. I am so curious to see whether we're going to be able to get something exciting. Let me take a look. It's rather disappointing. There are no Arcotechs, arms, and stuff like that. So that's a bummer. But they do have some pretty exciting implants. There's somebody with a horrendous, horrible nose. Let's get that. And let's get... I think that I have enough for the second reader. I don't. This will give even better negotiations for our main person to negotiate, which is right now Gravedigger. I think I can totally get this if I don't get all 50 components. I came here to spend my money, and that's what I'm doing. Let's just not get all 50 components until I am right there at the 4,000 mark. That's what I brought the money for. This is totally worth the money. It will also reduce the insane pile of wealth in my colony. So, you know, it's always good. It's always good to do it. Except, immobile caravan. I have too much junk. Well, that is unfortunate. It's just 2 kilograms more than it should be. My human meat will rot in 1.4? How long till you get there? There's no movement speed, so I have to get rid of some of this nonsense. I guess the components, all together, they weigh a little too much. And there was also a nice low shield pack, which, you know, I feel like I should always grab. I guess I'll get rid of human meat until I can move. 2 kilos of human meat? Outrageous. I guess we'll just get some more trade. Excuse me, please. I would like to click on trading. I can't trade. I can't trade anymore. I think because they are. I think maybe you need to click on the caravan. Trade. There you go. 2 kilograms. I'm just gonna click here until it goes down to 222. Oh, this pains me so much. So much delicious meat being left behind. Truly tragic. But now at least we get to enter the Mountains of Madness. Hopefully, it shouldn't rot. It shouldn't rot before we get there. Especially if they hurry to get it. Oh, okay. If they hurry to get into the freezer, it should be okay. We don't need people to get this hauling done. Maybe what I need to do is go back to the work tab and say, hey everybody, how about a little bit more priority on hauling for everybody, just so it gets freaking done. We just need to get back all those mechs, get them properly configured. Hauling that steel to the shelf. How about instead you work on the mechs? We get ourselves 2 more scythers, which are a massive increase of the capability of Blargho's ability to be self-sufficient. Go out there with 3 scythers and 1 digger and just pummel, chop people to death. It's going to be glorious. You really need to eat. I mean, you are socializing with T-Rose. I have not lost my hope yet. It's gonna happen, brother. It's gonna happen. This relationship is gonna happen. Now that he is a young, spry, 26-year-old man, T-Rose is going to start getting that spark inside of her womb. And she's going to get her glitter all at Twitter. It's going to be so good. Look at this social tab. Look at that. Oh! Relative age times 30%. She's now so much more into it. Look at that. Oh, it's totally working. It's totally working. They had a nice chat. And, you know, Blargho has always held out for her. A 3.2% chance to romance. Don't worry, buddy. It's going to go up. It's going to happen. You just need to keep that flame alive. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something with that I've had kind of in the back of my mind for a while. Oh yeah, we just want to go and do that anomaly. That's for sure something, that distress signal. It's gonna happen. We're going to send out probably even more than these, and also all of Blargho's mechs is going to go out. Basically, we're going to send out the elite super team and hope that we don't get a complete nightmare of an event. I'm just extremely curious about it. Yeah, that's the thing going on over there. Let's just stay in another lifter. We definitely need more haulers in the colony. That should be good enough. Blargho is sleeping though. All right, so this was a great episode. Great stuff. Good things going. We got to murder a bunch of people, chop them up and eat them. That's great. Some rituals happening, a trade caravan, and next episode, hopefully I'll get around to answering that distress signal and get horribly stressed by whatever happens in that site full of nightmares.